PG-13. This is G.I.Joe Infusion. So I got a lot for $180, about 19 items plus a few extra missiles and stuff. And well, that works out to be $10.50 an item. So let's get into it because I have to go through this pretty quickly. Here's an extra bunker. It is glued up, but you could use this for whatever, just for fun. Next, we have the Cobra A.S.P. I needed some tires for another one that I have, so then I'll have two completed ones, plus the Python Patrol one. Then we got a flak cannon. This one is actually nice, mint, good shape. So that one's perfect. Then we've got the slam, and I would just like to use this cannon for a custom. So slam, it's junk. The rest of it can be junked. Then I needed one of these little sleds, low crawling sleds. And because mine was missing this, but the canopy, you can switch it out with the other one. Because I think mine rolls nicer than this one. Or you can switch these little guns out. So that is 5 items we went through like that. Then I got 3 figures. We got the Ice Viper. And we got the Frostbite and Toll Booth. Oh, there we go. Not too bad with the helmet, might I add. So it's not like cat in the hat. Roadblocks, ramming, contagious. Then we got another bridge layer, but this piece was broken. Other than that, the rest is great. So maybe I could turn that into some sort of custom. Then we've got a Cobra Fang. This can just be used for whatever. You know, you could have it fall or crash. But I army build, I already have 3 of these, so a 4th junky one is not too bad. We'll have to see. Then we've got, I needed a part for my Cobra Maggot, and this one was all intact. We've talked about how brittle this is, so again, this is perfect. Unfortunately, I took apart my other one, so I'm going to have to look for one more part now, because I sheared these off because I was going to make some sort of custom with this. You know, you can make a robot tank. And then we also got the 1982 jump pad. That was also in the lot. So that's $20 Canadian just for that. Then this had 2 missiles in it, so like $5 a missile or whatever, a few dollars a missile. Plus I took the wheel off of this. Why? Because I wanted to try something. Because the snowcat that I got in that lot had a broken tire, and apparently it does fit on, so I'm gonna have to take this one off so I get the same level. Otherwise it'll be doing that rough riding. But other than that, just need some windshield wipers. But it's good to have spare parts. It has all the missiles and only 1 broken tab. Like most, they're never really intact. And again, I do army builds, so another snowcat for the collection. And when you get a snowcat and you see an ice viper, there's always a wolf nearby. So this one had almost all of its missiles, but it needed 1, so I had a few spares. However, I do need this part here, so I might need a ski, and then I'll have another completed wolf for my wolf pack. And I already have 3, so this is number 4. Oh! And what else? Like I said, 19 items. We have a missile defense. It needs new missiles because these missiles are battered. Just, oh. So there we go. We got another missile defense. Now, what else did we get? We've got a tactical battle platform. This tactical battle platform is in not too bad a shape, but there's one part here that is broken. Now I've been looking at it, and it's missing the little radar piece, but the tab's not even broken in the back. I am surprised. So again, most of the stuff usually, you know, these tabs get broken, but the missiles are on here. Now this part's broken off, so the windows always move. But this tab's broken off here, so I could probably rig something up, because it shouldn't be too hard, and you can glue it on the back, or you could figure out something. It shouldn't be too hard to wrap something around that. So then I'd have another tactical battle platform for number 3. Oh, and it's missing that little weapons rack. The ground is shaking. Cobra earthquake on the attack. Now this, I thought, should have been for Joe's, but it's interesting. It holds 2 figures, and I did need this. I think this is 92, and in the store it's about 85 Canadian, and it is 16 inches, 15.5 to 16 inches, and there's a couple settings for this loader. Now these missiles here are spring loaded, so you have to hold this little button and then push this in. Yeah, let's see if we can click it. As soon as you drop it in the tube, it just shoots off. Oh wow, it landed right over there. So again, it's kind of silly, but it's huge. So again, I'm glad I got it in a lot. I wouldn't have paid $85 for this. Now if you turn this into some type of custom, that might not be too bad. You know, put a big cannon on here. There is possibilities, or maybe a bigger missile launcher. But nonetheless, I wouldn't have bought this but you know, it's good to get it in a lot. Then you can see what exactly it is. So it's nice, but it's not what I would, you know, go out of my way to get. But it is, you do need to collect it. And well, this was not a bad price for the lot, considering, you know, people sell parts individually on stuff as well, and that always brings up the cost of stuff. And we have one more thing for the awesome Tower of Power. I have to repair him. My arm fell off. I am a robot. I can put my arm back on, but you can't. However, I can. So now the clips are broken. You could probably take a piece of metal, shear these down, bend the flap, make the notch, make it the same height because you have an original to follow, and then you could, you know, screw it in, pre-drill holes, and screw it right in there, and it should work. And then you can click the arm back in without the arm having to come off. So that will work, and it'll click into place. Then I'll have myself a 1993 robot. Oh yes. So that is the lot. That's a pretty big item. Even if I find one where the arm isn't broken. It's huge. It does hold 2 figures in it. So again, that is the whole lot. It is fantastic, because when you're looking at the parts and everything else for some of these things, like I have another Cobra Wolf for the canopies or broken tabs, but this one is nice. The tabs are nice, so you could use them for whatever. And well, not bad. So I do have a few things to repair. I do need to rearrange some things to fit everything in the room, but it is worth it. And I did need this part for my Cobra Murray hydrofoil for 85. So this is awesome. As well as I was missing one depth charge, so now I got some extra ones. Fantastic. And with the slam, I already said, or if I haven't, I was missing a missile or two, I think, from my other one, so now I have 5. And then we've got some more extra for the Persuader. I think that's 86, that tank. And, well, you can't go wrong with that. I mean, for example, like even the helmet like that might be $10. Figure might be 20. You know, even a weapon might be $5 to $10. All depends on who's selling it. It might be $1. So to get all those things plus the few extra parts, and to be able to complete some of my other vehicles, it's a win-win. That's why you buy part lots. For the Infusion, the G.I.Joe Infusion. They should name a vehicle the Cobra Infuser. The Infusion. So anyways, it was a good lot. And well, 2007 I don't have any of the figures or vehicles. And there was only one vehicle for that year. I think there was either 24 figures or something, I don't know. We'll go into that into the next video. I've been up since, well, I got up early at 3:30 in the morning. So, needless to say, you got kids, you have to wake up and feed them. Change diapers, it sucks. Now, World War II, you know, Germany lost the oil fields. They didn't get to them. That's what China's learned. China's getting Saudi Arabia right now, so they're going to choke off the Western oil. That's why they're allying with the Saudi nations. So they've got intentions, and that's their intention. You know, you learn from what happened in other wars, so you know. And it's just a coincidence you happen to see a documentary and then they show that. So anyways, no, Belarus or Belgrade or whatever, I think it's Belarus. There, where Putin put his nukes, that's not good. And then you got China and North Korea. They're all one. They're communists. One. China one policy. Get it? They're putting in your minds, China won. China lost. But Biden drained down the oil reserves of the States. I wonder why. Is that why China gave him 70 million? 71 million? Oh. So pay attention. Because without oil, you know, the West can collapse even faster. And that might be basically a first punch in the communist war, as well as the economies trying to crash them by making their BRICS dollar. But percentage wise, if say Canada, the States, and all the Western countries formed the international dollar or currency, then we'd have a leg up, and then the BRICS wouldn't matter. Alrighty, thanks for watching. And remember